Hello dear math lovers, today in this video I'm going to show you a cylinder with lecture and solving problems. Have a nice watching. And here first let me tell you the definition of the cylinder. A solid geometry figure with straight parallel sides, a circular or oval cross section. And here you can see our cylinder. How can you find the surface area and the volume of the cylinder? We need to calculate area of the top, area of the bottom, area of the sides to find surface area. And we have two circles, such as bottom and the top. How can we find the area of the circles? Pi r square for top, pi r square for bottom. And to find area of the side, we have to open our cylinder. When we open our cylinder, we will get here one rectangle. How can we find here the area of the rectangle? We will multiply length and the height. So how can we find here the length of the rectangle? We know that when we open the circle, we will get this length. So first we have to find circumference of the circle. How can we find the circumference of the circle with given radius r? It's 2 pi r. So the length of the rectangle is 2 pi r. So to find area of the rectangle, we will multiply length and height. So we will get here 2 pi r and h. So the surface area is going to be pi r square plus pi r square, which means 2 pi r square, plus area of the side is 2 pi r and h. To find here the volume, such as the prism, we will multiply the area of the base and the height. So what is the area of the base? Pi r square. What is height? Height is h. So the volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. Section, we are going to solve some problems. On the first example, ABCD is a rectangle and AB is 4 units, DA is 2 units. If the rectangle is rotated 360 degrees around the side AB, then find the volume of the new shape. If we will rotate the rectangle 360 degrees around side AB, we will have one cylinder like this. And we have a top circle and here the bottom circle. How can you find here the volume of the cylinder? Remember, pi r square times h. So to find here the volume of the cylinder, we write a pi r square h, a pi times radius is 2 square times height of the cylinder is 4, which happens to be a 16 pi units cube for the volume. Okay, we found the answer. An example, the length of the arc EB is equal to the length of the arc BD. Radius of the cylinder is 2 units. Height of the cylinder is 6 units. We have to find the smallest distance from point A to B, and we have to take pi as 3 units. Okay, so let me show you this. I have a real cylinder here. As the point E, it's B, and it's D, and it's A. And let me open it. When we open this, we will get this figure. Okay. So let me tell you for this, the vertex point is E1 and it is A1, and we have to find the distance from point A to B. Okay, we know the length of AE is, CD is 6 units, also AE is 6 units. We found the length of the AE. All we need to do is find the length of EB. But we know this, when we open this circle, we will get this length from E to E1 and A to A1. So how can you find the circumference of the circle? 2 pi times r. So 2 times pi is 3 and the radius is 2. So it's going to be 12 units. And how can you find the length of ED? ED is half of it, half of the length of the arc. So ED is 12 over 2 is 6 units. And B is midpoint of ED. Automatically we will get for EB is 6 over 2, 3 units. After that, by using Pythagorean Theorem, is the point A, it's B, and it is E. AE is 6, EB is 3 units. To find length of AB, AB square is equal to 6 square plus 3 square. From here, we will get for AB is 3 root of 5 a unit. Okay. On the last example, we have a cylinder with radius is 6 units and the height is 9 pi. And inside of the cylinder, we have a one rope from point C to B. All we need to do is find the length of the rope. Okay. So how can we solve the problem? First we have to open the cylinder, of course. Then we open the cylinder from BC. Let me pack side BC. And the A is a midpoint, B1 and C1. The point A and the point D. BC was 9 pi, also B1 C1 is 9 pi. When we open the cylinder, what is the circumference of the circle? Is it 12 pi? So the length of CC1 is going to be with radius of 6, 2 pi r circumference of the circle. So 2 pi radius is 6 times 6 is 12 pi. Okay. To find length of the rope from C to B, we have to find the length of CB1. To find length of CB1, we have to use, of course, the Pythagorean Theorem. According to Pythagorean Theorem, we can find the hypotenuse in terms of pi. It's 12 pi and 9 pi, so it's going to be 12 pi, 9 pi, and 15 pi. So the lesson is over. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. Have a nice day.